Hello and welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. My name is Nina. I'm here to do a reading for you guys for June 2022. Before we get into the reading itself, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest. I link all the cards I use below in the description box. I also put timestamps below so you quick and easy can jump straight to your reading once you've made your pick. Now, if you like ascension work, if you like to work with awakening process, ascension, and you like to hear about channelings and such, then you want to jump over to my other channel called Pure Light Awakening, and it's also linked in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get into this reading for June 2022. Now, this is the first time I'm doing a monthly reading on this channel, so it's going to be quite fun for me. I have also expanded, since it is a monthly, into 4 different piles instead of 3 piles that we normally do in the weekly readings. So let us jump into this. So we have 4 to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's also 4 different objects to choose from. Now, this is a Volkswagen bus, also called a hippie container. And this is a fun little beetle with flowers on it, a little bit of flower power there. And we also have this little fun lobster car with lobsters on it. And in the end, we have a camper. So I'm just going to draw the curtain over here a little bit before we jump into it, so you guys will have a better view of what's going on. There you go. So ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will start in a moment, and I will start with number 1. So removing number 4, 3, and 2. Okay, number 1, if you picked this colored card and you picked the Volkswagen bus hippie container, then this is a reading for you. So I'll put it up here so it will be part of your reading. Now we're going to look at these cards. These are only oracle cards to begin with. And then I have some tarot cards here that I'm going to use to get more into the reading itself. And then we'll see where we go. We'll see where we get guided today. Okay, so let us look at some cards. So you have Shamanic Healer, Cleansing and Attunement. You also have Up from the Depths, Releasing Difficulty. Okay. Interesting. I will look at all the cards first and then we will sink into the energies, okay? You also have Harmony and Resolution. And you also have Divine Potential, Fulfill Your Destiny, Be All You Can Be. I feel like putting that in the middle, actually, for some odd reason. And the last card here is Archangel Lavender, Prepare for Soul Healing, Forgive and Release Everyone. Okay, let me just sink into the energies here, number 1. Okay. Yeah, no, I get you. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that this entire reading is about you cleansing. It's something within you, with the energy field, that is in the end of a process of releasing. Okay, so there's something about attuning into that and releasing, feeling through whatever it is that you need to feel through, of course. But it is kind of a last leg, I feel, of a cleansing process, of a process of going through a lot of emotions and releasing a lot. So there is soul healing here, and forgive and release comes up here. Gaining harmony, you know, finding your balance, because the reason why they're kind of making you focus on that now is because you're about to fulfill your destiny. You're about to be all you can be. You're about to move into that divine potential. Okay, so if you have been kind of reluctant to get into it, they might have been putting situations in your way that has kind of forced your hand into looking on if it has been some energies within you that is in need of releasing, some energies within you that no longer resonate with where you're headed. So this has probably been a time for you where you have been feeling a lot of old stuff come up, a lot of old traumas, a lot of old ways of looking at things. You know, it might be some addictions that has come up that you need to look at. Or maybe some chains, you know, maybe something that you have been feeling chained to, that now is the chains, the shackles, you know, you're being released of that now, if you're willing to feel that through. But it might have been coming up lately in your feelings, in your energy field, and there might have been situations that has been put in your way that has been felt, it has felt difficult for you. It's like the feeling of, oh, why is this happening again kind of feeling. You know, I thought I was done with that. So why am I still bumping up against these kind of emotions? Okay. So that's what has been put in your way, with the purpose of you feeling it through to finally release it, because they really want to push you now into your divine potential. Okay. So that's the feeling I get from this entire reading to begin with here. So let us look now at some tarot cards for you. I am using the Bright Future Tarot for those of you interested. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is a pivotal moment for you. Number one, there is something profound happening with you. Tension, Two of Swords, yeah. Making a decision, you know, where to go. The Two of Swords is very often, in the original tarot, it's very often a person sitting with a blindfold, so they don't know which direction to take. So that might have been a feeling for you as well, that, you know, you've been feeling stuck, or you've been feeling like, but why, you know, if I go down this road, then that's going to happen. If I go down that road, then that's going to happen. So I don't know, you know, lesser of two evils kind of feeling maybe also for some of you, okay? King of Cups, compassionate, beautiful. So that's where we want to go. We want to get into the feeling of, I am in balance, I am in harmony, I am in a good place emotionally, okay? Seven of Pentacles, work, productivity, yeah. So the Seven of Pentacles can also be about being, you know, you have seeded the plant and it's starting to grow, but it's growing very slow, and you're kind of standing there waiting like, oh, when is this going to grow? When is this going to move forward? You know, it's like the feeling of stuckness. So it can also be the feeling of impatience with this card here. So there might have been a feeling for you with the Two of Swords, especially these two cards together, that you've been feeling kind of bumping your head against the wall. You know, it's like, I can't move forward. There is no movement. There is no action here. Nothing is happening. So that might have been a feeling for you guys as well. But the answer to all of this is to feel through whatever it is that you're bumping up against, whatever it is that you feel like it's a hinder for you, is actually something you need to sink into and feel through. You can't go around it, and you can't turn around, kind of. You have to go through it, is what they're trying to say here. Let's pull a couple of more cards. Judgment, yeah. Breakthrough, recovery, and this is also wakening up, you know. It might have been an awakening, an epiphany, something that happened that kind of shook you out of your system a little bit here. It's almost like a tower moment, but not as grim as the tower, more like an epiphany, kind of all of a sudden the light bulb went, you know, oh, that's what it is. So that might be either what just happened to you, or might be happening now, is that all of a sudden you'll see it, all of a sudden you'll feel it, okay? With the Judgment, they're also trying to tell you that they are here and they are kind of guiding you, but you need to listen though, okay? You need to open up for it. Eight of Cups, boredom, stagnation, or walking away. Yeah. So what I feel with that, what you need to walk away from, is that you need to walk away from being stuck in this situation where you are reluctant to go into the emotional part of it. Because it's needed now for the cleansing and attunement, for the soul healing, releasing the difficulty, right? It's all in these cards. The harmony is needed to dive into your divine potential, right? Underneath you have the Ace of Wands, passion and initiative. So you have the passion, you know, you have the drive to do this. And if you don't feel it, you do that deep down inside, but all of this might be cluttering it, okay, for you. Might be putting something in your way so that you feel like this is not going your way, kind of, okay. So, I feel like we need some more cards here. So I want to go with this one, Shine from the Inside. It's a little bit of a self-help deck. What can you do to help yourself in this situation kind of cards. So let's see here. What you get, number one. Commit to self-care rituals. Yeah, of course, that is needed. So, in order for you to be able to feel it through whatever it is. I mean, this releasing difficulty, these situations can be regarding a relationship. It can be regarding your work. It can be regarding friendship, family, take that as it resonates with you. But in order for you to be able to feel it through, you need to seclude yourself. You need to put aside the time and you need to be gentle with yourself, okay? So commit to self-care rituals, as she does here, probably in a bathtub with, with some cucumber on her eyes. Just, really giving yourself that love and that space, okay? Trust your intuition. She's always right. Yeah. So they're really asking you to get into your intuition here, into your true self, into your higher self in this situation. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Okay. So it might also be for some of you that these difficulties have also maybe been enhanced by your own critical self, your ego. And then your ego might have been telling you that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, or this isn't working for you. Underneath you have surround yourself with your soul tribe. So again, surrounding yourself with people that cheer you on, that wants the best for you, that see your potential, that you are, the whole reading here is about your potential, moving into your potential now, stepping into your destiny, right? So you need people on board that see that potential in you and that cheers you on moving forward. So the decision making and the Eight of Cups might actually also be regarding releasing some people in your world right now that is not supporting your journey, that is not seeing your potential, that is not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, right? So you feel into how that resonates with you, of course, but for some of you that might be the case, okay? Because your soul, you're in need of that soul healing now. The healing here, and it says healer here, so the emotional part of you is in need of some healing. It's in need of releasing. But in order to release, we have to feel it through first, okay? So you have to allow it to come back up into your world or come back into your world again, even though you thought you already left it behind. If it makes you react, if it makes you feel something, if it makes you react with anger or with sadness, then you're not done with it yet, right? So that means that you need to allow it to just feel through again in order to release it, okay? So I would set aside a lot of time now for you in June, number one, to really get into the depths of it, as they say here. The depths of it, because you have to dive into the depths first before you can get up from it, okay? So allow yourself to do that now. So be nurturing and be kind to yourself in that process, because you are in the midst of getting into harmony, getting into balance, okay? You're about to get into the King of Cups energy here, right? But you need to take some steps before that happens. We're also going to pull some Chakra Love cards here today. Yeah, I don't want this to be too long. So, I get energized and I have fun with the readings and then I forget about the time. So, okay, 2 cards just popped on out here. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine, Labradorite and third eye chakra. So you might be seeing where you're headed in your dreams. So you might be a lucid dreamer. And you might already know what your dreams are. You know, you might already have your eye on the ball here. But be open for new dreams coming in. Be open for more divine messages coming to you and forming that dream that you're supposed to move into. Listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. And there's also a crystal here, Larimar, that might be good for you, and also throat chakra. And throat chakra is, of course, listening, but it's also speaking. You know, it's the communication chakra. So I feel like you need to communicate to the people around you that, you know what, I need this time now. I need to commit to the self-care rituals. I need to dive into this now. And I need you to support me in this, okay? So speak that out loud. Tell people what you need. Don't be afraid to say to people, you know what, I cannot join in that party right now, or I can't come with you on that vacation right now because I need to focus on me right now. I need to set aside the time for me to heal and to finally step into the place where you're supposed to be in your divine potential, okay? I feel like this can be a month of real revelations and real growth for you, number one. But it's needed, work is needed on your part, okay? So be gentle with yourself and ask your angels and guides to guide you and to help you and to bring love towards you and to support you on your journey. I feel like this is definitely going your way. I feel like you will definitely get there. So even if you're feeling impatient maybe, and see if there's someone or something that you need to leave behind now so that doesn't resonate with your energy anymore. And make sure that you surround yourself with people that are supporting this journey of yours, okay? That's very important for you. And I do feel a very positive underlying tone in this entire reading, just to have that set, okay? Well, that was all I had for you for this coming month, number one. I hope this resonated. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I wish you the very best on whatever it is that you're moving into, number one. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you pick this card and this card, then this is the reading for you. I'll put it up here so it will be part of your reading. Now we're going to look at these oracle cards first, and then I'm going to use some tarot cards and some other oracle cards in the end. Let us look at it. You have conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. Talent guides, spirit mentors and teachers, beautiful. So you are being surrounded by your spirit team, helping you on your way. Archangel Haniel, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Interesting. Magical crystal cave, switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. Okay. Do the work. Interesting. Okay, let me just sink into the energies here to see what they're trying to tell us. And connecting with my spirit team. Just a second. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you are very cautious on your stepping forward. You're very cautious on, you kind of the feeling of dipping your toe and kind of feeling, is this for me? Is this for me? Is this for me? And If that's you, if you feel like that's you, then I feel like they're encouraging you to be more bold in your movements. Be more, okay, let's just jump into it and try it. Not just dip your toe and me, I'm not so sure, shouldn't I, should I don't know. Jump into it, try it out. If it's not for you, then just discard it. Okay, then you're done with it. You tried it once, meh, didn't work, move on. So because whenever we do that, we learn something. Okay, it's about taking more knowledge, taking more wisdom in. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, that was a message. For others of you, this is regarding stepping out into the light with your gift. Okay, it's about daring to be the true you, daring to show people who you are and what you can do. I mean, if you found my channel, you're probably someone who is a spiritual being, who understands that you are a spiritual being, who have kind of gained that knowledge and who are interested in a spiritual journey. Or else you probably wouldn't have found this channel. So I feel like you should share what you know. You should share what you have learned so far. So I feel like they're inviting you to step into that now, or at least be honest about, you know, where you are in life with other people around you. Okay? They're saying here, talent guides, spirit mentors and teachers. So they're saying also with this that they are here and they are your mentors and teachers, of course, and they're following your path and you're never alone. But with this, I also feel like teaching, you know, maybe you should be teaching, maybe you should be telling others. And that's what I felt here as well. Bring forward your gifts, spirit mentors and teachers. So for some of you, this is a huge invitation to do the work, to step into your purpose now. And I feel like for you guys in group 2, that your purpose is actually either to work within the spiritual field or at least to share what you are experiencing. Share your journey in life. Share what you have experienced so far, okay? Now with this card, they say, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. So for me, I feel like in order for you to feel content and happy in life, you have to live fully with your spiritual gift, with your spiritual connection, and be truthful about your spiritual connection, and be truthful about what you have experienced on your spiritual journey so far. Kind of come out of the closet a little bit, come out of the psychic closet, if you will, or medium closet, or whatever that is kind of your game here. So I feel like the invitation here is to boldly kind of step into something now, to really step up the game and to start sharing your journey. You don't have to be a teacher, of course, but just share it with other people so they know what you've gone through, okay? And, you know, your journey could have been hard or not, but all journeys are interesting. So don't for a minute think that your journey is not worth sharing, okay? Everyone's journey is worth sharing. So just to have that said. So let's see what the tarot have to tell you for June number 2. The universe, opportunity. Yeah. Closing off the old chapter, stepping into the new. The world is your oyster. The Fool. Yeah, so it's kind of the beginning and the end of the journey. You know, as I said, you're closing off something old and you're stepping boldly into something new. And the Fool is also the invitation to trust and to just boldly take that step. As I said here in the beginning, I have a feeling that some of you have been tiptoeing and been really careful, and I'm not so sure that's going to be right for me. Do it. Do the work, right? Page of Pentacles. Offers coming towards you. New offers. And you also might be a student, but I have a feeling that you are moving from being the student to being the teacher, okay? Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Exchange and resources. So it's balance in, it can be balance in give and take, balance in energy. It can also be balance in money. And the Page of Swords, so new information, yeah, a new way of looking at things. Underneath, the Death card, transformation, yeah, beautiful. So for some of you, there also might be for June a balancing of money, a balancing in your work situation, finding the harmony of give and take, whether it be, it can of course be money, it can be health, it can be work relations. It can also be your energy field, okay? Just to have that said, because Pentacles is the grounding element, the earth element, and it's kind of your ground pillars in life. And you also have 2 pages here, and you also have the Fool. So definitely new stuff coming your way. You have the Universe, the Fool, which is kind of the journey shift, and the Death card is kind of the same, where you're shifting the energies. There's a huge shift happening for you in June, I feel, here in number 2. Definitely. So don't be afraid to step into this new now. Don't be the one that's just tiptoeing and putting your toe on gently and going back and forth and should I, shouldn't I. Do the work. Now step into it. That's what they're saying here, okay? So the Page of Pentacles can also be, of course, new money coming your way, okay? So be open for that. Be open for a conversation regarding money, a conversation regarding your work. And there's also new information, a new wisdom, new knowledge coming your way. So be open for that as well. So for me, there is absolutely nothing negative in the cards I've seen so far. The only thing I would say is that, you know, stop holding back. Stop being so afraid. If there is something about anxiety or the fear in general that needs some work, then you feel into those energies so that they can be felt through and then release them, okay? Because that's not what you want to have moving forward now. I just need some water, just a second. Sorry, I'm just, I'm recovering from a cold. So, okay, no, I do feel, but I do feel very, very positive energies in these cards. And I feel very connected to spirit here, so I feel like you are as well. But for some reason, you're holding back. And for some of you, I feel like you're still doubting your connection as well. That's for some of you, that you're still doubting your connection, even though you have maybe been teaching or telling people about what you have been doing or whatever. You're still doubting the connection. And I know I've been there myself. I'm there every now and then myself as well, where everything seems to move in the wrong direction. And so you'd start doubting everything. So I know. But then you have to reconnect. You have to center yourself again, and you have to reconnect and ask your guides to help you, right? So don't let that hold you back, okay? Feel through if you need to, yes, but then step into it. Be bold. Trust is what they're saying here. And when they're telling you to trust, that also means that they've got your back. They're here for you, okay? They won't let you drop, kind of, okay? They won't drop the ball. They won't let you fall, okay? So that's what I feel. Now, let us do some self-help cards as well. What can you do to help the situation this coming month? Change one thing today, start small. Exactly. Okay. So take the first step. If you have trouble, really moving into it, really trusting and taking that first step, you don't have to take 10 steps at a time. Take one and then feel and then take another. Okay. But don't tiptoe and put your toe and then go back again. Okay. That's what they're trying to say here. Don't second guess. Once you've taken that step, you've taken that step, and then you keep on moving. But you're allowed to take one step at a time. Yes, of course. So, but do the change, do the works, do something to start, okay? Embrace your inner divine goddess. Beautiful, beautiful. Stepping into your power here, okay? You do have the power within you if you're doubting it. So it's about stepping into that power now. Allow unlimited abundance. Wow. So allowing, it's about accepting and allowing in, okay? Everything is kind of put there in front of you for you, especially with these 2 pages coming in and the universe saying, the universe and the Fool here and the 6 of Pentacles gaining the balance. So everything is kind of put out for you here. So you just have to allow it into your life. Underneath, trust your intuition. She's always right. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're also going to do Chakra Love cards for you in the end today. Yeah, a very positive outcome here, it seems like, in June for you, number 2, I must say. But you need to step into it, though. You need to do the work. They can't do it for you, okay? If you want them to intervene, if you want them to help, you have to allow it. You have to ask for help, and then you have to step out of the side. You step to the side so they can actually work. If you want to do everything on your own, then at least you have to take the first step, right? Abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Solar plexus chakra and citrine. So you might need some more energy into your solar plexus, or rinsing that. Look into that. And they're also saying again that your abundance is coming here. Okay. Love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Heart chakra and rhodonite. So there might be some love coming towards you as well. So I mean, this Page of Pentacles can also be a love offer. And also, there might be asking you to, if this is not regarding spiritual, if you don't feel like this is regarding your spiritual path, it might be regarding a relationship, okay? It might be regarding daring to step into a relationship now. Asking you to take a chance, okay? Asking you to not dip your toe and go back again, but actually take action and take a chance on someone or something. Okay, and that might be love for you in June. Okay, so I have a very positive feeling about it, and so I have a very positive feeling about whomever it is that's stepping into your life. It can also, of course, be love for yourself, or love to spirit, or love in general, loving relationship. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And underneath we have connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Heart chakra again, and green ocean jasper might be a crystal for you. So 2 chakra heart cards here. So there is something about opening up as well, because I felt like the one that's dipping the toe and going back, of course, is not open. It's not allowing. So it can also be that your heart chakra needs opening. And be bold now, even if you've been hurt before, okay? It doesn't mean that history has to repeat itself. It can be that this is brand new. And the entire reading is very positive. There's no negative cards here at all. So I feel like whatever it is, you need to take the chance on it now, okay? Step into it. Don't hesitate. Do the work, okay? Allow it to come in. Embrace it. Embrace your inner goddess, okay? That's what I have for you, number 2. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified. And feel free to comment in the comment section. I love reading you guys' comments, okay? Wish you the very best moving into June. Till the next time I see ya. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you pick this card and you pick this card, then this is a reading for you. And I'll put it up here. We're going to look at these oracle cards, and then we have some tarot cards, and we have some other oracle cards after. Let us look at it. Beneath the surface, hidden truths, something unknown. Kinship, community, your group. I want to do like this. Trust the universe. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will. Open to higher illumination. Wow. Ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. So, so what really draws me in is trust the universe here. And they're saying open to higher illumination and prepare for rapid spiritual growth. So I feel like you're taking a leap here, number 3. I feel like this is a potential for a huge leap for you in June. They're talking about some hidden truths, so something might be coming up that you have not seen yet. But I do feel like it's positive, okay? I have a positive feeling about it. And you have a community and your group. So there might be some community or group or schooling or something that you might want to be a part of or thinking about moving into. And for me, I feel like that's a very positive thing. So I do feel like that's something that they are saying that is safe for you to do now. Okay. But I do feel like there's a huge step up in the energies. Okay. So these hidden truths might also be, for some of you, it might also be some old stuff coming up, because when we're taking that leap forward, when we are maybe getting more high frequent energy into our physical form, it might rattle up some old energies that needs to be felt through in order to be released. So that might be what's hidden here, that, you know, there is some stuff, maybe old trauma or old a way of thinking, or, you know, something that kind of draws you back in and you thought that you were done with it. So it might be that it comes back up for one last time here to be felt through again, so that you can really step into this new illumination and spiritual growth for you. Okay. So yeah, take that as it resonates. So we're going to pull some tarot cards here as well. Oop. Am I taking all of these? Yeah, and how many more? 2 more? Okay. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's what they said, and they said to look underneath. 2 of Cups. So that might be relationship related. Okay. So it can be relationship with a love person. It can be relationship with a person as a friend. It can be colleague, but it can also be relationship with spirit, just to have that said. So let's look at it. So you have 3 of Pentacles, doing the work and doing it together with people though. So that, again, with the community or a group here. So I feel like it's important for you to have that connection with a group or a friend group or some support around you on this journey now. 7 of Wands. So standing tall in your power, stepping into the power of you. The Hermit. Okay. Needing some inward time and work now. Queen of Swords. Being independent, it says here. But Queen of Swords is also someone who sees things very clearly. King of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful. And 10 of Wands. So I do feel like 10 of Wands is something... I feel like it's a potential for ending now. Okay, it's been a heavy burden and it's going to be let down now. But remember also that the wands that you're carrying on your back is also knowledge and wisdom, because you have gained some wisdom and knowledge from all of these different heavy burdens that you've been carrying, right? So, but I do feel like it's coming to an end, and that might be also with this last card here. As I said, there might be something coming back up to be felt through, to be released. And so this is kind of the last leg of it. Okay, so I'm going to put that together with that card there. Now, King of Pentacles, he's someone who's very grounded and very, you know, secure in his own skin. He has all what he needs when it comes to money, when it comes to the work situation. So he's very grounded and very secure, okay? The Queen of Swords is someone who sees things very clearly, but mind you, she might also be very much in her head. So just make sure that you're not in your head here. Make sure that you ground properly. And don't let your ego tell you stories, just to have that said. So, but they had this love relationship here. There might also be a situation where you are in a relationship, or there might be a new relationship coming your way. So take that as it resonates with you. So it could be a relationship with spirit, or it could be a human relationship for you in June. But I definitely see here a community, someone working together. It can also be a work situation here. If you feel like that's you, then I would say stand your ground is what I hear. Stand in your power, stand your ground, okay? And it also might be delegation with this card here. So you might be having to say no to more stuff on your plate. You might have to say no to more responsibility and kind of set up your boundaries a little bit when it comes to that, okay? So that's for some of you, I feel. You are in need of some more inwards time. You are in need of some seclusion and some time to yourself. So make sure that you set aside the time to go through whatever it is that you need to go through. And also just to have time for you, you know, for self-nourishment, for instance. So there is a shift in your moving forward in your energy field here is what I feel. So you have to kind of make time and space for it, okay? I feel there's a lot of stuff happening for you, number 3, in June, actually. There's many things happening at once. It isn't just one thing, okay? And that might be why you're feeling like it's too much. It's a heavy burden, okay? So that's why it's so important for you to set aside a time to be with you, okay? So let's look at some self-help card. What can you do to help the situation? What can you do to help your situation? Your soul whispers love. Your ego shouts fear. Aha. Okay. So, as I said here with the Queen of Swords, she might be a little bit too much in her head. And that might be that your ego is trying to tell you some stories here that are not really true. And also with this love relationship or this friendship or love connection coming towards you, your ego might be telling you some stuff about that that's not true. So your soul whispers love and your ego shouts fear. And also that means get into your soul space, okay? Don't make decisions from the ego mind, but make decisions from the heart and from the soul and from the higher self, okay? Create your own happiness. So I feel like, okay, when when you create something, it doesn't happen from the human mind. It happens from the higher self. So you as a higher self will always create what is best for you. But what you can do to help along the way is to acknowledge what it is that makes you happy and focus on that. Focus, you know, as I said here, make sure you have time for you and for self-nourishment, right? Celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Beautiful. Yeah, so they're definitely telling you to look upon yourself with kinder eyes is what I feel as well here. Underneath the deck, nourish your body with high vibing energy. Yes. And with that is the high vibing energy is not just, you know, her eating healthy and everything, but it's also the people in your life, the situations in your life, what you surround yourself with. When it comes to work, when it comes to friends, when it comes to family, when it comes to hobbies, you know, nourish your body and not just your physical body, but your energy field as well. Because everything is energy, everything is vibrating on different frequencies. And so you have to feel what resonates for me. What resonates when it comes to food, what resonates when it comes to people, what resonates when it comes to work. Everything, you know, feel it on your energy field and make decisions from there, okay? I feel like that's kind of important as well. So let us pull some Chakra Love cards in the end for you today, number 3. So let's see what you get. Manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Solar plexus chakra and topaz might be a crystal for you. So you know, whatever you focus on is what you're manifesting. You're right. So if you are focusing on everything that's going wrong, then that's what you're going to manifest more of. So you have to keep your eye on the ball here, okay? And it comes from believing also that it is achievable. So they're telling you with this, it is achievable. So believe it. And keep your eye on that ball, okay? Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Crown chakra and howlite is a crystal you can use for that. So, meditation again, and with the hermit here. So you are definitely in need of some quiet time here. Number 3 is what I feel. Very important for you. Underneath, divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. Crown chakra and blue lace agate. So recognize the divine in the mirror, meaning you are the divine. Your higher self, your light being, you are part of the divine. So are you recognizing that within you? Okay? Because they're saying for you that there is going to be, there's a potential for rapid spiritual growth here. But are you willing to step into it now? Are you willing to see that? Are you willing to manifest that into your life now? Okay? It is about trusting, and that's what they said here in the beginning, right? Trust the universe. They're asking you to trust now. Okay? So I feel like they're guiding you to step boldly into growth in every way, shape, or form. Okay? So that's the kind of main message of this entire reading is what I feel here. So take that as it resonates, number 3, but that's kind of what I get out from it. Anyways, I feel like that was it. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I wish you the very best moving into June, number 3. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 4, so if you pick this card and this little trailer here, then this is the reading for you, or camper rather. I'll put it up here so it will be part of your reading. We're going to look at these oracle cards, and then we have some tarot, and we have some other oracle cards in the end. So let us look at it. You have attachment, longing, desperation, your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. Then you have Archangel Mallory. Remember who you are. Take action when you are ready. Self-acceptance. And pure intention. Find clarity. Surrender your ego. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, so I feel like for you, number 4, I feel like this has been a time where you have actually forgotten a little bit who you truly are. You are a light being having a human experience, not the other way around. You might have been caught up a little bit in the web of the ego, okay? The ego or the self, or the critical self might have been telling you some stuff about you that's not true. It might have been kind of holding you back, or kind of having the grasp around you of fear, for instance, making you get stuck in the fear energy, okay? So I feel like, and self-acceptance here is about accepting, of course, who you truly are, yes, and accepting the situation as it is. But I also feel with this self-nourishment and being kind to yourself, giving yourself love, is what I feel when I see this card. Higher self, sacred intuition. So they're asking you to remember who you are and to get into your higher self here. They're saying, find clarity, surrender your ego. Okay? So I feel like this is definitely a wake-up call for you, saying, you know, this human journey, it's just a journey. It isn't the true you, okay? You came here as a light being to have a human experience, and that's what you're having. You're having a human experience. But that doesn't mean that you are the human. You are temporarily in a human skin, but it's not really you, okay? So they're asking you to sink into your intuition and into your higher self, and remembering this as a fact. Okay? Because only from that perspective can you make decisions that's good for you this coming month, number 4. Okay? So let us look what you have here. Let us pull some tarot, just to see what you might bump up against. This doesn't want to go. Didn't want to work that way. Let's see if we can do it this way. Now let's see what you're going to bump up against this coming month, number 4. If there's some more clarity in the tarot cards to be had. Yeah. So pure intentions with that card here. you will not get what the ego wants you to get. Your intentions of what you want has to be pure, meaning it has to come from the heart and from the higher self, not from your ego. If your ego keeps saying, I want more money, I want more money, it's not going to happen. Okay, you know what I mean. The Tower, yeah. Seven of Swords, feeling like things have been taken away from you. Five of Cups, sorrow. Yeah, I'm not surprised by these tarot cards here. Number 4. Strength, good. And you have the strength though. Seven of Pentacles. Underneath, Nine of Wands. Yeah. These cards go very much hand in hand here. Nine of Wands being the wounded healer. You've been hurt. You've been going through something rough. And you've been hurt. And no wonder that you are now, of course, maybe more into the human part of it. You're kind of stuck in that a little bit and kind of forgetting who you truly are. And longing for some love. Longing for some clarity. Longing to get out of it. Because you've been stuck. You know, and there might also even have been a tower moment, a shock moment that came to you. Okay, that's been rattling your world a little bit. And the Five of Cups is the card of sorrow. And the Seven of Swords is the card of I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel like somebody has kind of run away with something from me. I feel like something has been taken from me. Okay, so what it is with the Seven of Swords also, though, I have to say, is that sometimes it's the ego that takes it away from us, okay? So the ego energy, and there is nothing wrong with you, okay? Just to have that said. We all get into this ego trap, if you will. We all experience being just a human every now and then and forgetting who we truly are. It happens for all of us. Even me. Or not even me, also me. Sorry, that sounded really, yeah. Anyways, of course, me as well. Yes, it happens for me too. It happens for everyone. And for anyone who says otherwise, I have a feeling that either they are named Gandhi or it's, you know, not true. Because we all get in there. Life happens and it knocks us down and we're like, why? Why is this happening to us? Right? And we question everything. And we question if there even is a God, if there even is a higher self. You know, what's the purpose of all of this? Why am I here? All of those questions comes up. So I get it. I see it and I get it. And you have my sympathy and my love. But with the Five of Cups, they're inviting us to look at the silver lining. In the original tarot, you see someone staring down at 3 cups that are empty and not seeing 2 cups behind them that are full. So what they're inviting you to do here is to see that this is just part of the journey. This is just part of what you came to experience. All of this hurt, all of this trouble, you wanted to experience it from a higher level, okay? You wanted to see, okay, that's what it feels like to be betrayed. Okay, that's what it feels like to be dumped, for instance. Okay, so that's what it feels like to get fired. Okay, so that's what it feels like to lose someone I love. From a higher perspective, it's all just energies. It's all just experiences that we are having, we are experiencing through this human. But the problem is when the ego kind of pours oil on the fire, you know, gasoline on the fire, and it kind of makes it out to be this huge deal and discards everything that has to do with spirituality and gets stuck in that ego energy, in that fear-based energy. And that's what we need to get out of, okay? So they're saying, remember who you are. Higher self, spiritual being having a human experience. This too shall pass. This too shall pass, number 4. Okay? You have the strength within you. The strength within you is your energy field, is your higher self. Okay? It is the soul inside of you. You have the strength to get through this. But you have to be patient. The Seven of Pentacles is where we have seeded something and we're waiting for it to grow. And we're kind of like, oh, why isn't it growing faster? Why is nothing happening? And we get impatient. So they're saying, be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And that's what I felt with this card here. You need some self-love. You need to love yourself through this and ask your angels and guides to help you as well. They love you dearly and they're here to help. They want to be part of your life. So accept them in, okay? Allow them to come in and to help you. Pure intentions. You find the pure intentions when you are aligned with your true self, okay? You are the wounded healer, yes. But the wounded healer is still standing strong. It's been hurt, yes, but it's still standing strong. It has resilience, okay? So that's a main message in this as well. So let us pull some self-help cards to see what can you do to help the situation right now, apart from what we have been saying already. So let's see what happens here, number 4. You definitely have my sympathy, and it isn't long ago since I was in the same situation where I felt like, what is the meaning of all this? You know, why is this happening? You know, and the ego is like, yeah, why is this happening, Nina? You know, and it enhances everything into being bad. But of course it isn't. Turn criticism into kindness. Yes, exactly. So moving away from that ego energy. And the ego energy is not just in you, it's in everybody else as well. It's in the world in general. But move away from that energy now, okay? Into kindness, into love, into your heart, okay? So that's that. And unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. Yes, moving your physical form to music helps move the energy through your system, okay? And it helps you connect again with joy. So put on some cool dance music or some music that really gets you going and get up and dance and scream and let it all out, okay? And find that joy in the music and in the dance. And it will enhance and it will raise your energy and your vibration in your system. Tune into your inner peace. Yeah, they couldn't be more clear here. And underneath the deck we have release self-doubt, let go of fear. Yes, they are very clear in the cards today, number 4, I must say. So let us pull some Chakra Love cards in the end here for you. And then I have to close off this reading, I think. So let's see what's going on. Self-love. Wow. Wow. It just keeps popping up, doesn't it? You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Heart chakra rose quartz might be a crystal for you, number 4. Beautiful. Wow. They're definitely giving you straight messages today. Safety. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. So root chakra and snowflake obsidian might be a crystal for you. So there might be some work in your root chakra needed as well, your ground pillars in life. And in order for you to feel that safety, in order for you to feel that strength that we've been talking about as well, make sure that you root and ground yourself. And you know how to do that. I don't have to explain that to you, but just make sure that you're properly grounded in all of this as well. Okay, and underneath you have signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Third eye chakra and lepidolite might be a crystal for you. So they're also saying with this, look out for signs, because maybe they've been trying to reach you with signs already, but you haven't been open for it because you've been into this human journey so much that your spiritual journey has been put on hold almost, because it's been just taking up too much of your energy. So you haven't been seeing the signs. So what they're saying is that open up for that now, and they will guide you and they will show you the signs that you need, okay? So yeah, I feel like that was it. But you definitely have my love, and they have been very clear on that you need to love yourself through this, okay? And they will be here to love you through it too. Okay, you have the strength. You are the resilient wounded healer here. So you will get through this. This too shall pass, number 4. Remember I said that, and I cannot say that, loud enough for you, because you really need to hear that. Okay, this too shall pass. You will get through this, but you need love. You need to fill up with love energy in here. Fill up with love energy from your higher self, from your angels, from your guides, and from yourself. Be kind to yourself through this, okay? Set aside the time to meditate, to dance, to be in nature, to do the things that really nurture you, and say no. The 9 of Wands can also be where we set up boundaries to others. You see the wall here? Saying no is very important for you at this time, so you can self-nourish yourself through this, okay? Well, number 4, as I said, you have all my love through this. Thank you so much for being part of this reading. I wish you the very best moving into June. And until the next time I see you, bye.